Hi, this is Chitran Shaksana, and in this video today we are going to learn fiber to fabrics in details. Let's move ahead, and these are the objectives of today's video. The very first is life history of silk moth and how is silk made from a cocoon. So let's move ahead. So here we start with life history of silk moth. Actually, silkworms are not worms but larvae or caterpillars hatched from the eggs of the silk moth. The life history of a silk moth starts when a female silk moth lays eggs. As you can see here, female silk moth with eggs here, and these are the eggs. And these eggs changing into caterpillar, or we can say larva. The larvae or caterpillars hatch from the eggs of the silk moth. These silkworms feed on fresh mulberry leaves. The silkworm grows in size and then becomes a pupa. So you can see here in this picture the caterpillar changing into cocoon, or we can say we also call it pupa. In the pupa stage, it weaves a net to hold itself. It then swings its head from side to side, secreting a fiber that hardens on contact with air. This fiber is made of protein and becomes the silk fiber. The caterpillar covers itself completely with silk fiber and turns into a pupa. This covering is known as the cocoon. So you can see here after cocoon or cocoon with the developing into the moth, and the moth again changes to the adult silk moth. So this is life cycle or life history of silk moth. We'll move on further, and this is how the discovery of silk has taken place. Initially, we can say many years ago, in the Chinese legend, it is has been said that Empress Si Lung Chi was worried about the damaged mulberry leaves in her garden. Emperor Huangti found out that the white worms were eating up the mulberry leaves and spinning shiny cocoons. One day, the empress Si Lung Chi watched and noticed that in her garden mulberry leaves has been eaten up, they are damaged. So the king or the emperor Huangti um, found that it has been eaten up by some white color worms. You can see here in this picture some worms, and those worms were silkworms. A cocoon accidentally dropped into the empress's cup of hot tea, and delicate tangle of threads separated from the cocoon, thus leading this leads to the discovery of silk actually. So this white worms, you can see mulberry leaves. So basically this is how discovery of silk taken place. Now it is rearing of silkworms. This is called sericulture. Sericulture or silk farming is the rearing of silkworms for the production of raw silk. Actually, silkworms are reared under suitable conditions of temperature and humidity to obtain silk threads from their cocoons. The female silk moth lays hundreds of eggs. These are stored on strips of cloth or paper. Mulberry leaves are staple diet of silkworms. When the mulberry leaves or tree bears a fresh crop of leaves, the eggs are warmed suitably so that the larvae hatch from them. The larvae caterpillars or silkworms are then stored in clean bamboo trees and are fed freshly chopped mulberry leaves. They eat day and night and grow to enormous size. The bamboo trays are provided with small racks or twigs to which the cocoon can be attached. This happens usually 25 to 30 days when the caterpillars stop feeding and move to the twigs to spin cocoon. The silk moth develops inside these cocoons. You can say this is how production of silk takes place. And I will tell you one interesting fact about caterpillar. And it is, as the caterpillar grow bigger in size, they shed their skin. The skin of the caterpillar does not grow along with it, so it sheds its skin, and underneath the old one is a new skin. Caterpillars may shed skin 4 or 5 times in their whole life cycle. Now this is a practice time. So there are some questions. For trying these questions, you could pause this video, and after that you can check your answers on the next slide. Here are your answers, and I'm sure your all kinds of answers must be correct, or for sure they are correct. So that's all for this video. For more videos, you could log on to justtutors.com. Thank you.